YouTube, 2T, it's House of the Booter.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our
Booter.
We're back booting. Booting was officially back on the fucking menu. And what a booter. Oh, you can hear the rain now. It was bloody cold this morning. Brightened up and now it's pissing it down. But what a fucking day. Honestly, guys and girls, some fucking barnstorms here, really. Amazed. I wasn't even gonna, well, I was always, start again. I was always gonna go, when my mate said he was gonna go, but I don't hold much hope for this booter generally. Bloody hell, it's hammered down. But I'll tell you what, my mate, he's very optimistic, Ryan. How you doing, Ryan, if you're watching? Yeah, he's always negative, and to be honest, it come through. Right, the one stall, it's all you need. One stall, and it turned it around, fucking big style. Many thanks to Ryan, helped me out, I'll come to that later. Did me a solid there, basically, buddy. But yeah, got some fucking great stuff, guys. Really have. Proper retro. Yeah, so we've been up since 10 to 4. Madness. Not the band. So where do we start? Fucking hell. Start at the beginning, I suppose. What did I grab first? Oh, it was these. Right. I missed out, literally seeing some stuff being purchased in front of my very eyes, and the guy basically nearest, damn it, cleaned them out. I don't know if he didn't see these or didn't know what they were or weren't bothered, but he grabbed an N64, load of carts, there's some out, and he had some loose Mega Drive Mark 1s and stuff like that, but you know, I've got enough of them. I don't really want or need any more of them, but you know, they'll probably work, but I don't think there's any wires, I think they're just loose. So like the scraps, but I'll tell you what, if this was a scraps, I'll take scraps all day long. So there's this carrying bag, a small bag. I don't know if anyone looked in it or not, I'm not sure, I didn't see anybody look in it. I looked in it, seen these 3 things here, I said, oh, how much do you want for these? He said a £5. Didn't even haggle. But, yeah, fine, I'll take them. So for my £5, I've got a Competition Pro 3 Series for the Mega Drive. To be honest, not in bad nick. A few scuffs, they've been bashed about a little bit together. Not overly grubby, you know, just give them a wipe. So that's Competition Pro Series 3. And then I've got 2 Competition Pros Series 3s. But the 6-button jobbies. Again for the Mega Drive. So well happy to get them for a £5. You know, I didn't know what they were worth. I'm not really that up on, you know, sort of controller prices. But on checking, £12 a pop, easy. I think this is about eight quid a pop. These are honeybee ones. Yeah, the honeybee. You can see it there. I'm not sure if that is as well. Yeah, that's honeybee as well. So that all the I didn't know that Competition Pro. All the Competition Pros are all honeybee rebadges. So yeah, 3 nice controllers there for a £5. So well happy with that. I mean, to be honest, like, even if the N64 stuff had been there, 30 odd quid would have nearly done it, clean me out. So okay, I didn't take much money because I don't generally do very well here. That particular booter. So I had them, you know, looking around. Everyone's overpriced PlayStation 2s and stuff like that. And then I seen this stall, and I thought, fucking hell, man. I thought, I'll just spend all my money here, I don't care. And he had bundles of NES games in string, and they had like 4 together, and they had £10. No, 5 together for £10, 4 together for I think he said 15 or 20 or something like that, and I thought it was for the fucking bundle. Because I was like, whoa. He went, no, it's per game. So I looked through the bundles. There's one I knew I definitely had, and there's one I ummed and ahed about. You know what? I was sort of had buyer's regret, buyer's remorse after picking these up initially, because it nearly, I mean, what I spent nearly, like I say, nearly enough to clean me out. Bar, like, you know, and full of money. And where that place is, the phone reception isn't great. With hindsight, I probably should have just checked my phone and said, oh, I've got them. One I knew I definitely had. The other one I sort of on the fence. I kind of thought I had it, but I thought I'm not going to. Should I leave it there or not? And like I say, I wasn't holding out for a great deal here anyway. I thought, you know what, bollocks to it. I'm coming back and checking the prices of them. Did all right actually. So for 25 quid, one was a tenner and one was 15. So I think this was a tenner. Ghosts and Goblins, Palais, but it is a duplicate. Not bad nick at all. Actually, very good nick. I have to check mine. And for 15, I say I wasn't sure if I had this one. It's got one nick in just in the top label. I mean, other than that, the face label's in excellent condition. Is Prodius, and he did have a few others. Well, he had quite a few actually, but I'm realising that there were 10, 15 quid a pop. Like Mario 2 was 15. Now what did he have? He had something bizarre. Oh god, because I asked him about this Prodius and he said 15. So that was in the 15 for £20 bundle. But the game he said was £20. It was something daft. It might have been Mario Brothers 2, which maybe it might be worth 20 quid. I don't know. I suppose to me it just seems like that's a common game. We tend to see less of Prodius and stuff. But yeah, so 25 bones, you know, at that point it's like, you know, I've got like not much money left. Realistically, change. Walked up, there was a store before I show something else. Another store I missed out. Again, I say I weren't bollocking around it. I weren't, you know, overly enthusiastic, so to speak. You know, I was just out. Thought, yeah, it'd be nice to have a jolly out to the boot in the morning. You know, just something there, kind of attitude. Yeah, there's a chap that had a MiG 500, quite yellow, few games, and he sort of said, oh, they've all just literally 10 minutes ago to clean out. So I was just literally behind the curve every single time, which, nah, you know, you can't be everywhere at once, and as I like to say, them's the breaks. But it did come good. It did come good. So yeah, a bit more wandering, a bit more looking. You know, not going nuts or mad or anything like that. So a couple of randoms. For 2 quid. I did manage to get a signal to check this because I wasn't sure if this is one of the ones that you know, good money in CEX or if it's one of the sort of duffers. But it turns out it's about 9 quid. I think it started for 15. Ratchet and Clank Q-Force on the PS3. So I realistically I bought it for CEX credit. Truth. Along with, although not from the same store, but I'm saying for the same reason. This is quite funny. There's a woman there, so I think she was Spanish. She had a DS, pile of games, and there's a chap looking at it. And he was looking through the games, look at the DS, and she sort of said, oh, I think she said £25 for all of it. And he was like, oh, okay, she said, well, what? I can do the games for £2 each. And she had this game, and then it was just like fucking cats, fashion designer, and stuff like that. I'm thinking this guy looked at it again, went through the pile again. I'm thinking, don't pick it up. And he turned away, did something else. As soon as his hand left the pile, just fucking grabbed it. And he suddenly glanced back really quickly at me. I don't think he was going to buy it, but I think he was just, because I was just like straight in there. You know, he wasn't touching it, didn't have it in his hand, he was turned away, wasn't looking at it or anything like that. And I just give the woman the 2 quid and it's at Mario Kart DS. Again, just fodder. CEX fodder. So that's what I mean. It was just little bits. I mean, other than the NES stuff, it was, you know, nothing really real substance. And then another random one on an Australian ladies' table. The only game that she had, weirdly, for the system. Well, I think might have had some PS2 games, I can't remember. That might have been what attracted me over there. So how much is it? She said £1. So I'll take that for £1. It's got to be worth £1. Turns out it's worth more than £1. Excuse me, Lords of Chaos on the Amiga. And I'm sure, I think, well, it could be Amiga screenshots, but they look very, don't look very, yeah, because it's on the Spectrum as well. I don't know if you can see them screenshots, though. If that's Amiga, they're not doing it a great fucking, which favours. It looks very Spectrum-esque. But it's all there, and turns out it's, yeah, it's quite a pricey tile one, actually. So, you know, when you start off at the boot and you only get a few bits and bobs and you're just thinking, you know, didn't do too great. You know, even with that little pile there, actually did alright, realistically. For the last bit of the sort of last stall, realistically, I bought anything from other than the big one. An old couple, at this point it's pitch black, it's dark as anything. They're outside. I mean, this is the biggest I've ever seen it. They were putting fucking stalls behind skips, in fucking gaps. Because like I told you before, I described it. People have been there before. Daft Steve's been there. They're big cattle sheds. And once they're full, everyone goes outside. I mean, the cattle sheds are technically quite open anyway. But fuck me, it was cold this morning. And standing out there, some people did well. But I say it was that busy. They were just slotting stalls all over the shop, and to be honest, it worked in our favour, or worked in my favour for fucking sure, no doubt about it. Anyway, one of these said stalls, although it was more in the sort of car park area, which they generally overspill to anyway. It's an old couple, it's pitch black, can't see fucking next to that. Put your phone light on and stuff. And there's some PC games, and I thought they were going to say 50p or something like that. No, the fucking bastards are £2 each. What? I managed to haggle him down to £2.50 for the pair. I got them purely based on the genre, because everyone loves shit like this. Because it's not my bag. I know that people do like it. PC games. So we've got Phantasmagoria, which is a fucking 7-disc PC game. So it's all horror. Right, all horror bullshit. It ain't for me. And the other one is the 11th Hour, the sequel to the 7th Guest. Again, not for me. There's nothing on the back there. There's no screenshots. But I thought, you know what? Even if it's fodder, or if it's, you know, one of the, if I do a con again or something like that, a bit of trade or whatever, yeah. Because I know the people who love all that. There's some people that love that shit. Oh. What else is going on? So I don't think there's a great deal. Yeah, I mean, I probably did miss stuff. I have to say, I weren't overly fussed. I mean, at that point now, once I bought them, I think I had about £4.50 left, if that, next to now. So I was quite, you know, I was just walking around with Ryan, and you know, he do this thing, and say they spilt over this car park, and they were just slotting people down side roads and all kinds of stuff. And there's one sort of row where they put quite a lot of vehicles down, and we looked at one chap and he had a DSi XL, a wine coloured one. Lovely bloke, to be honest. It was 25 quid for it, and again, like I said, the signal shit. And I looked at Ryan a little bit. I was like, I don't know, and he was like, well, you know, I'll lend you the money, kind of thing. So I said, oh, we'll have a think. And he goes, oh, but I'll keep it to one side. He goes, we'll just set up anyway, no problem. No, lovely man. So I sort of said to him, I said, I'm not sure. I tried to get a fucking signal on my phone, sort of walking along these roads, and then Ryan just suddenly like fucking bolted a little bit. He went, oh, how much is the Mega Drive? And I was like, what? What's it? Because I was looking at my phone. I was like, what the fuck's he found here? And he got a right bargain on the Mega Drive. But then there was another box of other stuff, and I shall show you. Well, bags of stuff. So, the first, so this is a big bag that had the Mega Drive in it, and it had another bag that had PlayStation stuff, and they had 12 quid on it. So at first, I'm looking through, I thought it was because there were a load of PS1 titles, and there's two that I saw in there that I picked out. Excuse me. And I just thought it was a PlayStation 1, and he wanted 12 quid for it. I thought, well, I don't want, or I said, oh, would you sell some of the games separately? He said, yeah, not a problem. So I picked these two out, and then I started looking, and it wasn't a fucking PS1 at all, it was a PS2. So there's a load of PS2 games at the bottom, and it's just, you've seen it a million times. Slim PS2, right? Nice, still nice to have. Very dusty. A load of shitty PS2 games. I'll just picking a bunch is probably Kingdom Hearts, Platinum, but near. I'll just show you the fucking spines. Oh, actually, tell a lie, I won't. Well, I will. I'll show you the spines like that. That's PS2 stuff, and I'll just literally cut stuff, just fodder. And I'm checking, just to make sure they're all there. Guitar Hero 2 has got a lovely silver memory card in it. So that fucker's coming out before it goes to CX. There's a CX fodder. Within the bag, there was a number of memory cards. So some nice PS1. Well, you've seen the silver ones, which is great. A couple of nice different coloured ones and a nice black PS2 memory card. So you can have enough memory cards. Well, I can. I've got fucking tons. And then there's PS1 games. Excuse me. So demo 1. These are all complete. Tony Hawk's Skater 2 Platinum. Rugrats Search for Reptile. Nice cases on these. Driver. Bugs Life. Tarzan's got a crack in it. Tomb Raider 2. And then the pick of the bunch, well, the two that I was going to just buy on their own. Resident Evil 2, all complete. And a very nice Crash Bandicoot 2, Wrath of Cortex. Now this has got, I don't know if you can see that back, it says Crash Bandicoot 2 promo, right? And I've not seen this before, I have to check mine. But underneath the lid, it's actually got like a demo disc. And on that demo disc is Nightmare Creatures, Karushi, Rapid Racer, Parappa the Rapper and Final Fantasy 7. So I don't know, I'll need to check mine to see if mine's got that. That's quite, it's not something I noticed before. And the only reason why I noticed it is because I was going to take, obviously you can lift it up and you can see the back insert. I was going to peel that sticker off until I looked at it and noticed the disc and I thought, oh actually it might be, a variant, so I left it. So at this point, Ryan's got his Mega Drive. I was going to buy just them last two games. Tried to get them to then I realised it was a slim PS2, so I said, oh, would you do a tenner? And they I had £1.50 on me. I said, oh, Ryan, can you lend me a tenner? I said, yeah. I said, would you do £11.50? That's me cleaned out. And he said, yeah. I said, oh, okay, cheers, great. And I think it was Ryan might have said, oh, you haven't got anything else have you? He goes, oh, what, console-wise? And I think he was asking about other stuff generally, because Ryan bought quite a bit from him. I was like, yeah, we've got this item and this item, and my eyes must have just been like fucking saucers, and I was like, yeah, great. And oh yeah, sorry, I had a couple of controllers of that, just your dual shock and your normal PlayStation, and all the fucking wires and shit. So anyway, they said about the wires, these two things, and I was like, fucking hell. And there was a guy stood there. And I thought he was waiting for us to not buy anything, but it wasn't. It was I think it was one of their dads or something. But you know, you just got someone lurking there. He's not doing anything. He's not unpacking. And obviously, this guy's bringing this bag of stuff out. And I don't know. It was just weird. I just didn't want. Because fucking everyone's a vulture. They'll just dive in front of you. But no, it was the old man. Because Ryan bought some out off of them, and he sort of said, "Oh, I bought them." Showed a bit of a laugh about that. Because it must be weird if you bought someone a gift. He bought the for the daughter, and they're selling it on at the car boot like. Oh dear. Anyway, so essentially, the guy bought out 2 bags for 2 different handheld consoles. 2, like completely separate systems. And when I asked her how much they were, she was like, "Oh, there's no," because on the PlayStation they put a price sticker on it. I think on the Mega Drive they put a price sticker on it. And these two, they didn't have a price stickers. And she sort of went, "Oh, tenner, and I had, what, tenner each bag, so it's like 30 quid basically. You know, tenner for the PlayStation, tenner for this bag, tenner for that bag. And they said, fine, yeah, great. So Ryan very kindly lent me the money, so I really do appreciate that, buddy. Because yeah, I wouldn't have been able to buy them basically. So what did I get? You might be wondering. Now, some people might go, oh, is that it? You know. But I say, for this boot and for me, because I'd been to the boot for ages as well, it was quite a nice little, quite nice to actually find something. Now, one of them is empty. So essentially, he had a Game Boy. He's still got a Game Boy, bag of Game Boy stuff. Carry bag of Game Boy stuff. But yeah, we'll come to the bag in a minute. So, Game Boy Colour, that's empty. Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Wood. It's got everything in it bar the game. Babe and Friends is obviously complete, because it would be. Toy Story 2 is complete, which is not too bad. And quite a nice one is Star Wars Episode 1 Racing, the Rumble Pack one. So it's the bigger cart. I don't have a picture of it. But it's a bigger box. The cart's got the one that takes a AAA battery. You've seen them, but in very nice condition, I must admit. Yeah, Toy Story 2, you know, that's. I don't know about Babe. I don't know. The 3 games, a little adapter charger thing, so I'm guessing it should have come with some sort of power thing. And then the console itself. This is in great nick. So these people must have really looked after the stuff, I tell you. So I have checked all the. This is where I found Babe and Toy Stories in the back. So for me tenner, just double check everything. I've got Atomic Purple, and it's absolutely fucking fantastic. And honestly, I don't think I've had one in this good a nick ever. It's got fingerprints on it, probably mine. To put some more on. It is an Atomic Purple. I mean, that is absolutely in fucking hardly played in condition. I tell you, you can tell because the back's not even worn. It's been sat in this, so it kind of sits. It's been sat like that, been played. So it's been really well looked after. And no disrespect to the people that are selling it, they didn't really look like the people that would keep stuff in such good nick. I know it sounds a bit horrible, but obviously they were, you know. I mean, they had fucking Range Rovers and stuff. But holy schmolies, that's fantastic condition. Nice skeletal clear. I'm sure it's Atomic Purple. That is it. That's again, just fantastic. And I didn't really know any of this until I got home. Because I'm one of them weird people. I don't sit there going through everything at the boot. I just look at it, eyeball it, get a price, boom, done. Because I just don't want to hang around. I don't want people to know what's going on or anything like that. I know it's a bit weird and people want to say, well, why have you already bought it? I just don't like doing it. And I don't like, you know, I just think if I'm stood there and I'm analysing everything, it just puts the seller off. It probably becomes a bit of a fucking twat. Just me, probably just me. So that Game Boy, it's an empty box, few games, 10 quid. Not bad. No, not like peanuts, but not bad. Now this lot, holy shit. Right, I didn't. So he said, "Oh, we've got a Game Boy." Yeah, because yeah, we've got a Game Boy, we've got a Game Gear. I was like, yeah, we'll have him then. If Ryan's, yeah, said to Ryan, you got the money, yeah, we'll have him, these fuckers. And again, I didn't know what was in the Game Gear bag. I looked in the bag, made sure that the console was there, seen, you know, handful of games, 10 quid, it's like, yeah, that's fine. To be honest, I say, again, it's no respect to the people. I was expecting the Game Gear not to work, because let's be honest, anybody, I keep saying let's be honest too much, don't I? Anybody who's bought Game Gears in the boot will know 1 in 10, 1 in 20 works. right? So I wasn't holding out anything great for that, it was more the game. So, I'll go for the ones that I've already got. They're all complete, except for this one here is missing the tray. So all the others are all complete. And I bought this from Steve, who does retro game event. Come on, Stu. Not Super Retro Games Fair, one of them ones. The Leeds one anyway. Mick and Mac Global Gladiators. I need to check the box. I think Steve's well, it's mine now, but Steve's the copy might be a better nick than that. That is missing the tray. Sonic 2, which I've got. I'm not going to get these out, guys, but trust me, it's all there. They're all complete. Again, I might have to just check my copy. A little bit of a tear there, slight tear. Not in bad nick given the age. This one I need. I thought I had this one, but I don't. Again, in great condition. It's the Jungle Book. So it's nice to get stuff that I haven't got. It really is. So all complete. This one, oh shit, I fucked up there. This one I do have, but I think this might be better nick than mine. Actually, I'm pretty convinced it is, other than that one tab. Land of Illusion Mickey Mouse. It's got one little uplift on the tab there, but other than that, this is a nice one to add to the collection as well. Again, I get confused. You know, I've probably got this. I've probably got League's Loose Cat. I haven't got them box complete. Disney's Aladdin. Quite nice. For them that may or may not know, the Game Gear is basically a Master System, but actually, you know, with a larger colour palette, so technically a lot better than the Master System from that end. And it did have its own game, exclusive game. This is in the back of the Game Gear, it's columns. I guess it was a packing title. Nice one to have here. One I don't have, but I do now, obviously. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. In very nice condition. And then the console. It was quite. I've never seen one of these newbie Game Gear holders before. As you can see, like you can see the outline. That's where columns was. It's actually missing in it now. Which is a shame. I was hoping for some hidden gems at the back there. But the unit itself, fucking. Again, it's coming in one of these little holder things, a bit like the Game Boy. I doubt it's even hardly been played. You know. There's no way this doesn't work. I haven't tried it yet, so I want to make the vid. Again, it's got some fingerprints on it, but I know Timbo's doing the screens and stuff on these, but fucking hell, I've never seen one this pristine before. There's not a blemish on it. No, I've lied. There's one right down just there. You probably can't even see it. Look, this is in fantastic condition, really. And I was hoping, please don't have batteries in the back. Please don't have and there's no batteries in the back. Both battery covers, and it is clean as a whistle. That is a fine example of a Game Gear. Honestly, I won't be selling that. It'll just stay in there because I have got a very a fondness for the Game Gear. I've mentioned that before. But yeah, there's a few. That's a smudge. There's just one dink there on it. It's in fantastic condition. I couldn't believe it. It's hardly been used. I bet. Oh, and it come with. And these are quite. I've got one of these, I think, already. I'm convinced I have anyway. On the AC adapters, it's obviously like some sort of third-party jobby. That's quite nice. So that was a tenner. That's not bad, is it? Except for there's one more game. I don't know. Not heard this. It's not a Master System game, so it's an exclusive to the Game Gear. I'm looking at it. It's an exclusive to Europe as well, so it wasn't released anywhere else. It's complete. It's in fucking fantastic condition for its age. There's a loose cart for sale at the minute on the freeway. 25 bones for the loose cart. And the thing what you got to remember, especially the cardboard stuff, a bit like SNES, you know, loose cart. It's 25 quid, still quite expensive for a Game Gear game. When you start talking manual and box and in good condition, it's not just it's £10 more. I probably think, I don't know, 100 plus quid on this, I reckon, because there's none for sale. I did a quick Google because there's no information. There's nothing to relate back to in terms of sales. Excuse me, another swig. So I did a Google, as you do, and there was a thread from 2010, 2008 or 2012. It was fucking years ago, right? And some guy on there was asking about this particular game and etc. And they said, "Oh, the last one I saw that sold for 60 quid." So that's years ago. Now, whether or not that's the case now, but generally, as we know, stuff goes only one way. So I could build this up and everyone would go, "Oh, yeah, it's a shit game. I've got that in the drawer already." I've never seen it. This ain't going anywhere. Trust me, it's staying in the collection. I haven't got it. I have now. And it's it's a Game Gear exclusive, only to Europe, and it is Wizard Pinball. Oh, you bastard! And it looks a very good pinball game as well. I just want fucking Hyperkin to release an adapter for the fucking Retron. But having said that, I can play them all on my spanking new Game Gear. But yeah, Wizard Pinball, guys, it is in it's probably the best condition Game Gear box as well, thank God. Because usually it's the other way around, and always fucking the ones that worth anything or worth real money shit. It's all complete, it's all in there. And the other thing as well, I'll show you, nearly all the Game Gear games all coming up with, still had the little baggies. He says that, and I'll pull out one as I've got the baggie on it. So Aladdin, look, they've all got their little baggies. Fantastic condition for its age, you know. Not Sir Tim Millard's minty as fuck, but you know, good enough for me, tell you. But that motherfucker, that made the day. If nothing, I mean, I've done well anyway. Or you know, mainly I say thanks to Ryan. I was not aware of this game at all. I don't even think I've seen it in the bag. It must have been at the bottom of the bag. I'm checking it, but I don't have it. I do now, and it's not going anywhere. So, itch. Nice little Game Boy, nice little PS2, PS1 haul, and then a fantastic, fucking fantastic, proper fucking retro Game Gear haul. 30 bones on the fucking nose. Boom. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.